Guess what? I pulled the trigger early. I saw that Jeanette might only be able to hang out for 30 minutes, so I had to throw in an extra 10. What's up, everybody? I'm early. I know we don't have a lot of people in here yet, but hey, how's everything looking? How's everything sounding? It's the first toy table of 2020, and I'm super excited. Double checking some stuff. I need to mute that because I don't need to hear myself. So yeah, Anne Marie's here. Mary 777, Jeanette, Christina Payne. What's up, Jeff? Glue Sniffer. Glue Sniffer, that's a good name considering what's on the agenda. Ooh. I don't know if this is going to be a treat for y'all tonight, but we're going to do some, we're going to do something. But I'm going to wait for a few more to pop in before we actually get started. What's up, Bill? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, nice. I will, Jeff. I'll definitely be checking out the old Walmart's. Chris Barcode, what's up? So yeah, just hanging out. I got some stuff. We're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna show you guys some of the stuff I've been working on over the past few days. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen some of it. So hopefully everybody's having a great Tuesday night. Like I said, I decided to go a few minutes early. Just, why not? And just why not? 2020, I might start at 6:30. I don't know. I mean, it's just like that might be the thing for 2020 is I might say 7, but I might start early. Mr. Teal, what's up? What's up, Colin? Doing good, doing good. Just hanging out here at the table. Thank you, Jeff. Ren! Dude, Dad had hip surgery, man. Big shout out to Ren's dad, man. Best wishes to you in that hip surgery. Ren, give him a big old hug for me when you see him. Your dad's cool as crap, man. I like your dad. But I know everything will be all right. But like I said, tell him that I said hi and give him a big old hug for me. I'm debating on some surgery myself. I'm debating on some knee replacements. But oh, what's up? What's up, Mike from Game? Yo, what's up, buddy? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That's my boy Mike right there. Ooh, oh man, the reboot tour. I'm jelly right now. Hey, hey, you know what, Mr. Till, you never know what you're gonna get with me in 2020. Colin, I'm doing well. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, but yeah, we're going to talk about a few little things. Like I said, nothing crazy on the agenda tonight. You might want to. This might be arts and crafts night. Just saying. I'm working on some stuff, and I'm trying to get. I'm sort of giving myself a crash course. What's up, Harold Green? I've been really getting into. You guys have heard me say it. I really want to try to do some cosplay in 2020. That's one of my things I'd love to do. So I started experimenting with EVA foam. Started working on some over the weekend. Got about halfway through it. Realized some of the mistakes that I made. So I just sort of put a halt to it. Rebooted it. So yeah. Coop Gaming. What's up? Found the spot. Ooh, nice. The Mr. Teal, thoughts on the new McFarlane figs? Are you talking about I know Jazzware got the license for G.I. Joe. Just saying. I knew Mary, I knew you'd like it. Nice, Jeff. No, 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 no. I'm not even at that point yet, Ren. So, without further ado, if you follow me on Instaham, you've seen pictures of this bad boy right here. This is actually my first attempt at any kind of EVA foam. And I'll be honest with you, I was actually pretty excited. Like I said, this is my first attempt, and I'm actually pretty proud of it, to tell you the truth. This is actually the helmet I'm making is the heavy Mandalorian helmet. And again, first attempt. I do realize some of the issues. This is definitely not as easy as you think it is. I mean, you might watch a YouTube video about EVA foam and armor building and stuff like that. But I'm telling you right now, it ain't like a 3D printer where you just push a button. I mean, mad respect for 3D printers, man. I'd love to have one, but 3D printer, you load the program, load the material, hit the button, rock and roll. This actually takes some patience, time, effort. And to be honest with you, like I said, it actually fits good. The proportions are good. But like I said, I saw some of the issues, and I want to actually learn from my mistakes, right? Mama said pop you out. I've seen the new figs online. I've not seen them in person. I like McFarlane figures. So what I did was, there's multiple components to this. So today at lunch, I actually recreated the actual headpiece, which it looks so much better now. The registration marks, the seams, everything come out really, really good on this one. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited on that. And it's actually a cereal bowl. That's actually what it is. So I thought what I'd do tonight, his and her pops. What's up, Kate Davis? How you doing? So what I thought I did tonight is I actually had another item that I was going to work on, and I'm going to apologize right now if this is something you might not be interested in, but you guys know me. I like to share. I like to be transparent. I like to just let you know what's going on in my life, and this is like a really big thing that I'm really getting into right now. So what I thought I'd do is show you sort of the process. And the thing I'm actually going to make tonight, I should be able to get a big chunk of it done during the live stream. If there was a Greg Cook Mandalorian, right now it'd be the heavy Mandalorian, man. I'm digging that one. That's right, Charlie. I made a bowl, man, and this is a first-rate bowl. I'm telling you. Here's the thing with EVA foam. This is the thing that made me so proud about this, and this sounds so cheesy. You can see zero light through this. The seams on this thing are so tight, there is no light comes through this. This helmet here actually had light coming through it, which is not that big of a deal, but I'm super proud of this little piece here. So what I'm going to start making tonight and show you some of the process of EVA foam, and if this is something you want to get into, then great. But we're going to do the Mandalorian Beskar pauldron. So I've already done some pre-cutting. There's actually a really cool YouTube video on this. Let me post it in the chat. There's actually a free template you can download for the plans, which, as you can see, I've already cut them out, and I actually have already cut out some of the EVA foam. Now this is 10 millimeter foam. This is like exercise foam. You can get it from Amazon. I bought it comes in 2 foot by 2 foot sheets. I bought I bought 48 feet, and it was like 30 something bucks. So that's not bad. And you can get a lot out of it. You actually can. I made the new helmet, the back piece, this piece here, all out of one sheet. So, got this cut out. I've got the center bar piece cut out. I've got some of the side pieces cut out already. So, and again, the beauty of EVA foam is you take a heat gun to it, you can heat it up, it bends real easy, but it actually works even without. I've done that helmet here, this top piece, with no heat gun. This is all formed by hand. So you don't necessarily need a heat gun, but heat guns are good to have. So, first things first, contact cement. This stuff is potent. Well ventilated room. I actually got a fan running behind me. One of the tricks that I do with this is I don't open the can fully. I just slide the lid back far enough to get my paintbrush in it. That sort of eliminates some of the fumage, because it's got some views. Woo! I smell it right there, boy. It came in. Woo! It came in quick. So one of the things we're going to do, and I have not made this one yet, so hey, win or fail, we're doing it together. Oh, sweet. I actually got a bunch of the foam that I got. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. You used to get this stuff at Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart, but evidently they're not selling it no more. I actually did when I was making the first one, Keith. Alright, so as you can see, this thing actually, as you form it, I mean, it actually will, it holds a shape. I mean, even without a heat gun. First things first, let's get the glue. Get the glue. The stuff, if you've never used contact cement, you want to do 2 coats. The first coat actually gets soaked up into the foam, and everything I've read, everybody talks about using 2 coats. So definitely, and you basically let it dry for about 5 minutes. In other words, contact cement will not work if it's wet. It has to be dry. So we're going to start doing some contact cement. I'm actually pretty excited for this pauldron here. Now I won't be able to paint it tonight, but we're going to try to get this thing up and going, or at least get a big chunk of it going as I, chat with y'all. I'm going to try to keep up with the... Yeah, Keith, you're right, man. Contact cement is probably one of the most potent that I've ever really dealt with. It's pretty instantaneous, the smell. If you're sensitive to smells, contact cement will definitely, it'll wake you up. It'll wake you up quick. So what I'm doing is I'm actually just doing all the sides, letting it might as well, and then we'll let it dry for about 5 minutes, and we'll put another coat on. Then we'll put this together. Then it's gonna take form. Liquid stitch, Mary. I got some liquid stitch in my box. Liquid stitch is great for fabric. I love, if you can't sew, liquid stitch is the stuff. I'm just telling you. That stuff is awesome. All right. And like I said, the first coat, the foam itself, it just soaks it right up. So, got to do 2 coats. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Got to do it. And I also recommend too that once you get the first coat on, you'll see me do it here in just a second. Put the lid back on. Put the lid back on. Alright. I think we got 2 coats on there. Did I do that side? I think I did that side. Yeah, I did that side. All right, so we'll let that dry for a minute, and I'll catch up on some of the track. Trippy, man, you're funny. But no, like I said, this is a fun way to take your collections and everything else to the next level. You know, I mean, I love props. Props are great. I love props. Anthony, man, I'm so happy I was able to do that. I understand that stressful day, man. It's been an interesting start to the year already. I lost one of my teammates. Went on to bigger and better things, so I'm in the process of, getting ready to do interviews and stuff. So, what's up, Ian? How you doing, my friend? Definitely going to be out trying to find some of the new McFarlane stuff. I definitely want to. I'm really excited for Jazzwares picking up the G.I. Joe license. I so hope they do some really cool 6-inch figures. I think it'd be so awesome. The new Fantastic Four stuff. Haven't seen that in my area. D-Make, thank you so much. If you hadn't seen my video that dropped today, which not a lot of people did, because I think it only had like I don't even know if it's broke 100 views yet. It's so funny. Let's see what it's at. It's so funny. YouTube tickles me to death. So I did a video this morning. I dropped it on the new roadless mic system. Hey, we're at 154 views. And I'm telling you right now, I'm digging that system. I'm digging it. It is wickedly cool. Actually got them. I mean, to be able to go from having to use this on top of the camera to going to the wireless Go system, I'm so excited. Collecting couple, what's up? One of my cats got in the reptile room. What? Chris, wow. What's up, Martha? We're doing arts and crafts today. We're doing EVA foam. One of the things I was showing everybody earlier, if you just came in, my first attempt at my heavy Mandalorian helmet. I stopped when I realized that I had made a mistake, and this is take 2. And hey, you learn, right? Carbonized Mando. Awesome. That's awesome. Pop and Chill, what's up? We're having fun with contact adhesive. We're having fun with it. I can definitely, if I start slurring my words, you definitely know why. Just saying. The second coat I usually put on a little heavier than the first coat, and that's just what I've started doing. Some of the folks that I've been watching and sort of crash course learning this stuff, they talk about the second coat being a little bit heavier, not crazy heavy. Chris, I'm telling you, man, that mic system, I love that thing. Tomorrow's video, I actually used the system for an unboxing video. So I'm going to be experimenting with it over the next few videos. This weekend, the hunt video, I'll be using it for that. So, I mean, it's new gear. Got to do it, right? Got to do it. Nice, Matthew. Nice. So I'm wanting the She-Hulk and Thing for sure. Kent, my buddy Kent Poole, actually, I think he found me a Thing, which is so awesome of him. So I will be anxiously awaiting that. My area is sort of weird. Sometimes things drop pretty good. Other times it's like literally months after everybody else sees it. So, but I don't get upset over it. You know, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. There's no sense in getting all bent out of shape because you didn't find a figure, right? It's just a figure. Come on, it's just plastic. It's not like a life and death situation here. If you get in a bind to where you need to find a figure and it starts stressing you out, contact cement. Just open up some contact cement. I do know that, if I'm not mistaken, Barnes and Noble, they had a link. The Thing in Disguise went live today. The 2-pack went live today. Yeah, you know, Coop Gaming, yeah, man. Last couple videos I've done that you guys have probably seen, and my Walmarts are the same way. But again, after crazy Christmas comes through, you know, just do me a favor and don't take it out on the employees. Nice. LSN, thank you so much. The Walmart version. So Matthew, see, the reason I want the Thing from the Fantastic Four is because I want to black wash it, because it doesn't have the black in the cracks. So I'm going to take mine and actually black wash it. I'll probably do a video on it, just to show how you can turn it into a really cool looking thing, because I've got my Thing over there choking out the Silver Surfer. Yeah, right there. He looks really, really cool. So, Fabulous Disaster, what's up? How many people we got watching? Let me look here. Ooh, nice. Got about 40 something in here. I love it. Wally, all is well, man. We're like I said, we're messing with some contact cement. We're doing a little EVA foam creations here. I'm gonna try to create the best car pauldron. So yeah, we'll let this sit for just about another couple of minutes, and we'll try to get this thing all stuck together. Stuckage. Yeah, my target was pretty barren too. But again, you know, resets are probably coming, and I mean, I can't even imagine working at a retail store during Christmas. If any of the folks in the chat do that, my hat's off to you. Kudos. Because that's got to be some craziness you guys go through. I'm thinking, hey, D-Make, I'm thinking the same thing. Let's blackwash it. Worst thing that happens, you ruin it, right? That's the worst thing that happened. What? 85 bucks? Nice. Tape gun down. Have you ever been in your room, like your hobby room, your man cave, she cave, whatever, and all of a sudden something will just fall for no apparent reason, and you're like, what just happened? Happens all the time. Alex, what's up? Jeff, retail grocery store, man. They start talking about snow, milk and bread. People go crazy. All right, so I think we've had enough time to let this dry. So, basically, in a nutshell, the fun part is when you start putting these pieces together. That's the way these gaps together. That's when it's going to start making the roundness. What I typically do is when you put them together on your registration lines right here, you want to sort of bend in and get that top seam as good as you can. Now, this is going to be a little bit tougher because you're actually going against the nature. In other words, you're trying to suck in that amount that was cut out. So this part will be a little bit more difficult. But once you get the seam in like this, you just sort of press down on it and make sure she's good and tight. And you can see, I mean, that's how quick that that did it. I mean, it doesn't take much. Same thing here. You just start bringing it in. Try to get that top. Another beautiful thing about EVA foam, let's say for instance you got a little bit right here sticking down, you can push it in and get it perfect. Voila. Now then, it should start getting a lot tighter, a lot more difficult to get it going. Now the problem with contact cement is just the way the word says, it's contact. But now I want to show you something. See how this right here is a little higher, this is a little lower? Press this in and then squeeze them together. And sometimes you might have to come back over and rework it. That's okay. Let's start this one. Rocking and rolling. Just line those lines up. Get that bad boy stuck. Get her stuck. Get her stuck, people. And again, you might have to go back. And when you push down on the seams like this, it's actually working that glue in. I mean, it's working it. Hopefully I let this get dry enough before I got started, because I am very impatient. That's what happened with the first helmet. I'm very impatient. So I'm just going to work it for a little bit while I read the chat. Wally, thank you so much. I used to build model cars like crazy when I was a kid. And I was actually talking to a person at work today, and because, you know, the right side of your brain is your artistic side and this and that. And one of the things that I did growing up, I used to draw a lot. I used to just be, I'll build things. I was always doing something. And life got into the way, and I sort of put my right side of my brain on hold. And the left side of my brain took over, and the analytical side, and you know, it just didn't work out. Alright, so this seam right here is actually separating a little bit. Here's how easy that is to fix. Boom. So I either forgot to put some in this one, or I didn't let it dry enough. This is how easy. You just sort of spread it apart a little bit. Put some more in there. And like I said, if you start working with EVA foam, this is going to happen. I have found, especially when you're doing these complex cuts where you're trying to suck in 3 or 4 inches of material to make a shoulder pad. Alright, so we're going to let that dry a little bit. And these are things that I'm actually really picking up on the hard way. But you can sort of see, like right there, I mean, it's getting there. Let's let that dry for a little bit. Caveman, what's up? So Ren, you can use a heat gun, but also with EVA foam, depending on how complex the shape, like this right here, I did not use any heat gun on it. This is all hand formed with your hand. So depending on how complex the curves are, you might not need a heat gun. I wanted to try this one without the heat gun. This one is actually set up to be used without a heat gun. So I'm trying it. It's all trial and error. I'm learning. I am learning. Let me catch up on some stuff here. Bill, no, it's a 2-pack. Matthew, the Walgreens one, I mean, it's a beautiful thing figure, and the black and the orange looks great. This new one with no black in it, it just doesn't look right. Paint. Typically, what I've been reading is Plastidip is one of the things that people use. And since this actually came fully apart, we're really going to put some glue in this bad boy. A lot of plastic-based paints is what I've been reading. Punish Props is a really good YouTube site. He's a professional prop maker. One of the things I actually learned for filling seams is using bathroom caulk, like you'd put like for a tub, because it doesn't dry hard. It keeps a rubbery consistent to it. Boom. So that's pretty smart. I would have never thought of bathroom caulk. I saw that, Caveman, that your haul. Yes. Did space camp for a week. Nice. My next Lego kit is gonna be the lunar lander. I'm really hooked on that right now. My brother actually, my younger brother has it, and he was like, "Dude, you got to get the lunar lander." I'm like, "All right, when I got $100 I can throw away at it, I'll get it, but got to save up for it." Just checking, make sure I hadn't forgotten anything. Yeah, I figured that one on Amazon would sell out. And guess who didn't get it? This guy right here. Yep, sold out. Yeah, Punish Props. I love Punish Props. But you know what? I missed out on it. And I didn't lose an ounce of sleep over it. Not one. Didn't bother me a bit. 2020, I'm trying to approach. D-Mate, I'm trying to find that battle pack. I want that Mandalorian battle pack. I've not seen it in my area yet. Yum, what's up, collectibles? I definitely want that Lego battle pack. No, Caveman, never. Man, let me tell you something. I get so many Instagram messages and Facebook messages. I love them. It does not bother me a bit. Sometimes it takes me a little longer to get back to some, but I'm telling you right now, I try to answer everybody. You might just get a thumbs up. That's just because I'm doing something at that time. But I'm telling you right now, I love it. It makes my day when I get messages and stuff. What, D-Mate? What? I have noticed, Matthew, here's funny. So I saw that NECA was doing like a sale at Target. My Target never got that sale, but my Target doesn't have near the NECA figures as it used to have. Approved armor kits, smelted molded plastics. Brian, here's the thing. If I can get plastic, I'm doing plastic on my cosplay. Foam is foam. Foam is good. There's nothing wrong with foam. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's just boom. I mean, I want legit, because here's the thing. There's several kits. There's 840 Armor Works. They're out of Florida. I've watched them a lot. Lone Wolf Customs. They do some really cool helmets. You'll like my video for tomorrow. I'm just saying, you'll like it. Just saying, you'll like it. But whichever one I decide to get, because I'd love to do a Shore Trooper. I love the Mud Troopers, the Minimum Troopers. Heavy Mandalorian I would love to do. But whatever I get, that's what I'm gonna be for a while. In other words, because the plastic kits, I mean, you can literally drop. So A buddy of mine, he does Shore Trooper, and he's got like $2,300 in his Shore Trooper cosplay outfit. That's stupid money. Stupid money. However, there are plans on the old interwebs to do Star Wars armor kits out of foam. Now, it's not 501st approved, but it's cheap. And let's face it, there's nothing wrong with cheap. But like I said, I might get started this year. I don't know if I'll get finished this year, but I'm definitely going to be devoting some funds that I normally do for my toy collections over to cosplay collecting. Cosplay collecting? No, cosplay costuming. And I'll do videos on it. Like if I get new pieces and stuff, I'll do videos on it. But I mean, and I know it's not toys, but it's not pops, it's not legends, and I mean it'll be like my Mike video. I mean, if it gets a couple hundred views, so be it. I'm still not gonna lose no sleep over it. Caveman, no, there was only one Target in my area had them. Only one, and that was the one in that store. And I want to clarify something. So there was a couple comments on that video, you know, about how you should have took one and hid one. Should have took one, grabbed another pop, scanned it. The street date on it was the day after, and the associate came over, super nice, and you know she saw the street date because it showed up on the register street date. You know, and she said, "I'm sorry, guys, but these ain't even supposed to be out here. Somebody made a mistake, blah blah blah." And I'll be honest with you, yeah, that's okay with me. You know, I don't need it that bad. FOMO, it doesn't bother me. It was cool to see it. It was really cool to see it. If it would have rung up, like legitimately rung up, I would have got it. But I'm not going to take another, scan it, and then go, oh, I don't want this one. Maybe it's just me, but I just don't feel right doing it. So that's just me, though. I'm not saying anything negative towards, you know, folks that have done it. It's just me personally, because I'm gonna have to make her go to whoever the associate's going to take the one I don't want and put it back. So I'm making them work more. You know, so call me crazy. I'm okay with it, but it is a cool looking pop. It's a very cool looking pop. I think it'll be a restock, to be honest with you. I don't think there's no way in the world I got 3 Targets, and there's no way in the world they just sent 12. And it's, you know, again, I'm not losing no sleep over it. People are crazy with their toys. I'm telling you, the pop itself being black and white in that pose, it is a not. Here's the thing. I wish the box had been black and white. Oh my God, yes, I have seen those new Venomized ones. Like, I need more Venomized. I love Venomized pops. Alright, take 2. Let's see if we can get this thing to stick this time. Please stick. Please stick. I really want to go on to step 2. Alright, Anne-Marie, thanks for oh man, nose is itching. The nose is itching right in the middle of putting a seam together. I got nice, Christina. Hey, the clean white stormtrooper phone numbers. Nice, Ren, that's cool. Oh man, I got glue on my finger. Looky there, it's stuck. Now, I'm going to leave it sitting right here for just a moment. So, basically, in a nutshell, we have our pauldron right there. Boom. Pauldron. Yay. Alex, you got an Anvos? Oh, my God, man. Dude, that is so wickedly cool. Oh, it's coming apart again. Come on, work with me. I'm going to sit here and hold this. But again, this is a problem when you start doing, like I said, I cut out probably, this is a good 1.5 inch gap. There's a lot of pressure here, a lot of tension. Bro wave in, nice. I've not seen the bro wave in my area. Right, Mary? Hey, if you haven't checked out Mary's Wonder Woman video, you need to check that out. Mary, drop a link to your YouTube video on your Wonder Woman. That was cool. Mary actually, I hope you don't mind, Mary. I don't think you'd mind, but Mary actually won that figure, which was awesome. That's a good figure. That's a very good figure. I don't know if it's destined for me to make this silly thing tonight. It's starting to worry me. Come on. You don't have to be a perfect seam. Just be a straight seam. That's all I'm asking. Just be straight. That's all I'm asking. Just stay together. Stay together! Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get them all, but oh man, they all look good. They all look real good. They look amazingly good. All right, I'm gonna hope that stays together for a moment, so at least I can. And you can see like what I was talking about earlier on this EVA foam. I mean, look, that's just me hand bending it. It stays together. So basically, in a nutshell, I need to do this. Man, that thing is really working my nerve. It's not getting to me. I do talk. Hey, I will tell you this. I do talk to things. I'm not ashamed to admit it either. These three went together so good. So basically, in a nutshell, this is going to be the centerpiece, or the piece right here. I just want to. I'm just double checking the length on it, because I cut it out and I was just curious on if it actually how it actually did. See, Matthew? Sorry, I got a pen in my mouth. So basically this so drawing this line here so you'll know where to put the glue. Man, that seam is coming loose again. Jeez. I'm telling you, this is not perfect. It's ticking me off, people. I'm not lying. It's frustrating me. Wow. Man. That thing is just acting stupid. Really, Charlie, that's awesome. Yeah, check out Mary's video. That thing was cool. And like I said, that was a cool figure to win right there. Stay. I'm not touching it. I'm letting it sit right there. I drew my line. I'm letting it sit there. I'm not touching it. I'm going to let it sit. That is cool, Charlie, about doing that art. That's real cool. That's wickedly cool. Nice toy. Ooh, got some art, man. Nice. I love art. Art's awesome. it's so cool. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not touching this thing. I'm literally going to let this thing sit, but I am going to put some glue on. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on stuff and let it be drying. So I can glue. 2020 movie I'm looking forward to. Ooh, wow. I'm trying to think. Let me think here. I'm trying to think if there's one that I'm looking forward to more than another. Now, the one thing about this particular thing, so this side actually has the ridges on it, so I'm hoping. Again, I've not made one of these yet, so this is all real time. You're real time seeing the mistakes. You're real time seeing everything. And I think what I did on these gaps, I think the big problem was the gaps themselves. I hadn't ever done a gap, so I might have. I don't know. I might not have thunk it through. I might should have let that glue, especially down in that corner. I might should have let it dry way longer than normal. But hey, we're rocking and rolling now. We'll get this coat on here and let it be drying. Where's my lid? Where's my lid? Get that lid back on that glue. Woo! Definitely Black Widow. Ghostbusters. Be honest with you, I'm glad you put that in there, Charlie, because Ghostbusters is one I'm looking forward to. Yeah, Ryan, it's 5 minutes per coat. But again, I think with these particular seams, I'm thinking what it is right here in this corner, I might have gobbed it in a little too thick. You can do with a piece of turtle shell, heated up. The Doc Hollywood pop. You know, here's the thing. I want to see those. I want to see that pop. Top Gun, Keith. All right, let's talk about Top Gun a minute. So here's the thing with Top Gun. Number one, there is no CGI in that movie. All of those scenes with the jets are actual jets throughout the entire movie. I actually read a really good article and watched a really good film behind the scenes on that movie. But every single plane in it is a real actual plane. All of the pilots, Tom Cruise, all of them, they're actually in two-seaters. They're sitting in the back seat, which is typical for any kind of training plane. And you can actually notice, if you go back and watch the trailers, look at the missiles on the sides of the planes. They're blue, and blue represents training musicians. So the sidewinders, everything on it have blue on them throughout the whole movie. That is another indication that they actually used real planes, real munitions, everything. Because if it had been CG, in other words, why would you CG training munitions, training tanks for a movie in combat? And it was really, really cool listening to him talk about that. But I am really excited for that movie. It's going to be a good movie. I mean, and to be honest with you, it's basically a remake of the original one. It's got a lot of the same stuff that the original had in it, but who cares? And I'm just excited the fact that it's all real planes. That's the part that has me so excited for it. They didn't say one thing. The one section where they're flying through the canyon, they hinted that might have been speeded up a little bit. Hinted. Yeah, Flock Smokey. Yeah, I don't know when it's releasing. I got the other Smokey. I might get the Fat Flock one. I don't know. They're not flying the planes, Ren. They're in the back seats. They are not flying the planes. They actually have legitimate pilots flying the planes. But there's still experience. So there's a really cool behind the scenes on that movie where it shows all of the actors getting up to 12 G's put on them. Like there's one where Tom Cruise like literally almost passes out. It is hilarious. Try to find that one. It is awesome. Because you see these pilots, one of them's glasses is all turned weird. But watching them actually experience these G-forces, it was funny. It was wickedly funny. I'm going to have to redo this thing. I'm telling you, it's ticking me off. But that's okay. Alright, second coat. Second coat. I actually got to see this dry. I don't know about y'all. You guys let me know this. I personally, I love making mistakes. I truly do. Mistakes, that's the only way you truly learn. If you did it right the first time, every time, you're not learning. That's just my opinion. Alright. There's that. Second coat coming up on this. This is so flippin' fun. I am not BSing you right now. This is so much fun to do. And another thing too with this particular piece here, I actually didn't sand none of the areas either. And especially in the seams, and I probably really should have. That would have been a very smart thing to do. Just saying. Just saying. That would have been smart. The first Top Gun, I didn't really care for, to tell you the truth. The first one. This one, I'm actually excited for. That is right, Fabulous. Failure is the best teacher. Hands down, the best teacher. And I have failed a bunch in my life. A bunch. It is hard. It's very hard to be perfect. It's so hard. Oh. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. This glue gonna make me sleep really good tonight. Favorite military movie. I actually watched it the other night. Last night, matter of fact, it was on last night. Full Metal Jacket. It's definitely not the best military movie of all time, but I watched that movie 3 days before I went to the Marine Corps. Before I went to Parris Island, South Carolina, 3 days prior, I watched that movie in the movie theater. Right, Ryan? Bob Ross, man. Bob Ross knew his stuff. He knew what he was talking about. All right. Here we go. We're going to attempt it. We're going to attempt it. To get this piece on. Come on. Come on. Play nice. Oh, yeah. Working it. Working it. Work that foam. Oh. Again, I've not tried it with these little bubbles or little bumps, so I'm hoping that they actually work out pretty good. So far, not terrible. Not terrible. It's all about working it though. Working the foam, working the foam. Saving Private Ryan, I actually like that movie too. But like I said, there's a special place for Full Metal Jacket in my heart, and that's just because of the fact that I actually went to boot camp seeing that. No Time for Sergeants. That is such a good movie. Alright. Boom. We're getting there. We're getting there. Look. What do you think? What do you think? Yes, no, maybe? Now that I've stuck this on, I might actually... I think I'm gonna make my own variant of this, and I'm gonna use this textured side for this piece here. I mean, I like the smooth, but I think this textured right here would look really cool sticking up on this piece. And that's the beauty of cosplay or making armor. You can do whatever you want. Bat 21, that's another good one. Kent Pool, what's up? We're attempting to make a Beskar pauldron out of EVA foam. We've had some failures, but boom, right there. Oh, wait a minute, wrong shoulder, right there. Boom. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. The next piece of the puzzle, and again, we're not going to be able to finish this on the live stream, but hey, I honestly didn't figure we would, but hey. Like I said, I'm going to redo it. I want this textured on top. I want to be different. But you also have some of these edge pieces, and you got some of these edge pieces. So I'm real curious on how they actually go. I might have to trim these a little bit. I said I may have to trim them. I may have to trim them a little bit. I don't know. That one goes in there pretty good. I said I may have to trim them just a little bit. So that's the top piece. That is the top. Yep, top edge. What I'm doing here, I just want to get an ideal of what I'm looking at here. There it is. Oh, Bridge Over the River Kwai. That is another good movie. Alright, let's see how this one looks. Close. We're getting there. We're getting there. I will tell you this. Small cuts. Small cuts is the key to everything. Don't get crazy with your cuts. Make them, just make small, minute cuts when you're trimming. Look at me talking like an expert. Like I know what the heck I'm doing. I've been fighting to get things to daggum stick. Yeah. So there's the way that piece would look right there. But again, we're not going to be able to get this thing finished tonight. So I'm going to sit here these last few minutes and I'm going to chat with you guys. But hey, you know, it's, I don't know. I mean, you know, again, I am by no means perfect at this, but I think this is actually really pretty cool to be able to make some of this stuff, have fun with it. Parts of me wants to do the whole thing where this texture's on the outside. I mean, I like the texture, I like the smooth, but I'm definitely going to do the texture on the top of this one. Because I think that texture looked really, really good. But maybe it's just me. Thank you, Christina. Yeah, my buddy Kent, man, he wears my shirts and my shirts and my shirts. And, you know, I was sitting there thinking, you know, my my man needs he needs some shirts. I was trying to think what to get him for Christmas and his birthday, and I was like, a shirt. A shirt. I'm gonna go ahead and sort of get a indication of where that glue gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one up. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one up. That's what I'm gonna do. I made my mind up. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing my mind. I'm not doing it. I need to smell some more glue, right? Let's smell some more glue. Let's smell some more glue. All right. Got that going. Now then, let's get a little glue on this one. I challenge all y'all, seriously though, don't ever think you can't do something. And I think that's the reason why I like doing a lot of this stuff, is when people are like so easy to say, oh, you can't do that. Thank you, Alex. Halza Montezuma, let me ask you this, with John Wayne, because that's the legitimate one right there. Alright, I'm going to do one coat on this one. I still might be able to salvage this one, but I'm just not digging it right now. But we're going to try it anyway. Sniff, sniff, right? Sweatpants. Hey, there's nothing wrong with sweatpants. I'm not seeing any pink elephants yet. I just saw it. Thanks, Chris. Thank you, sir. Just trying to catch up on some chats. Dream match of, I just saw that, Demon King. Dream match of all time in wrestling, I'm assuming. Dream match of all time. Dream match of all time. Definitely the Road Warriors tag team. Definitely the Road Warriors. And some of these little frilly little tag team guys they got out now. Alright, here we go. We're gonna start sticking on this top edge piece. And hopefully, oh snap! Boom! Right there, top edge piece right there. And then there'll actually be a top. And there's actually another piece like this. I think it actually, nope, it's this other one, I think. Maybe. I forget which one. I forget which one it is. I think it's that one. I think. Or maybe that one. I'm losing track. Oh, no, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. It's one of those. I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought. But there's the top edge. Right there. Boom. And then there'll be another trim piece that comes down like so. I think it's like this, and it comes up. And there's another top. There's another piece goes on top of that. So it's not a lot of pieces. But if you want to get into EVA foam, this would be a good start. This would be something relatively simple. The patterns are easy. It's not a lot of cuts. it would definitely be something that you could have a lot of fun with. Anthony B, thank you so much. Wow, thank you. I'm trying to figure, that goes there. I think that goes there. Boom. But there we go. EVA foam at the toy table tonight. I know, I don't know how exciting it's been, but hey, it's been fun because now I know sort of how to do a pauldron. I'm gonna have to recut this out, and like I said, I'm gonna put that rough edge on top. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna be different, people. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna be like everybody else. I'm gonna be different. But I'm definitely going to be working on my heavy Mandalorian helmet a lot over the next couple of weeks. I really, really, really want to get this thing up and going, and I'm excited to get this thing. This is actually means more to me than anything. Getting that one done. This was just more of a fun little piece that I knew I could actually have some fun with, get a little bit more practice with, you know, and go from there. I'm telling you, Reen, you're absolutely right, man. Cosplayers, yeah, straight up. The dedication they have to their craft is crazy. Yeah, it might be lagging on us real quick. I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and call into the stream. No, I did not forget the toy wheel. I'm actually taking a break from it tonight because I want to redo it. So, but as always, thank you all for hanging out with me for the first toy table of 2020. And we'll be doing the therapy table on Saturday night. And appreciate it, folks. Don't forget, check out my videos dropping tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do, and that way you'll know whenever I drop the next video, because you need to turn notifications on. But that's it, guys. I'm out, and I hope y'all have a great rest of the evening. Later.